And those angels have led a wonderful tribute. There is tribute that will be led by Felix from Patrick Modesha. Yes, good. And
who could not be with us today. Dear Dad, words cannot express the sadness I feel about your sudden demise due to a short illness. It was just the other day that I spoke to you when you were being admitted, and I never imagined that this would be the outcome because you were always a fighter. A few minutes to 7 a.m. before I left for work the other day, you went to be with the Lord. I contacted Whitermore to see how you were doing. Later that morning, around 9:30 a.m., she replied and said you seem to be doing okay. A few minutes to 10 a.m., I really felt the need to talk to you and contacted Whitermore again to see if you had phoned back. You asked that I call you in 10 minutes after you had finished eating. 15 minutes later, I called Whitermore's phone to see if you were in a position to talk, only to hear her crying, asking me to pray because you were in distress. The phone line cut off. I felt confused and helpless because I was under the impression you were getting better and I was eager to hear your voice. I went back and sat pensively at my desk, deciding who to call next, only to receive a phone call from our cousin Wamaida half an hour later confirming my worst fears. I was overcome with emotion and couldn't stop shaking. I just couldn't believe the turn of events that had happened during your last hour and that I never got a chance to hear your voice again. I wish you could have stayed forever, but the Lord decided to call you home. I always dreaded getting that phone call informing me that you were no more. Distance kept us apart, but you were always in my heart. The sound of your voice over the phone was always reassuring. You always told me never to give up despite any challenges that I may face. I found strength speaking to you. Your love was unconditional. I will miss hearing your voice, your gentle laughter, your endless wisdom, and timeless advice. It was an honor to have known you and to call you Dad. Thank you for all that you have done for me and for the kindness, love, and compassion that you showed me. You will never be forgotten in my heart, and I'll always treasure the fond memories we had of you. I love you more than words can describe, and I always will miss you, Dad. Rest in peace, my dear father, until we meet again. Your loving son, Modesha.
okay. Thank you very much, Felix, for reading the tribute of your brother.